Very happy to be here today. My name's Steve Huntsberger. I'm with the Indian Valley Chamber of Commerce. And on behalf of the business community in the Indian Valley Chamber of Commerce, would really like to congratulate the Bergey Electric and Bergey family on this fantastic accomplishment. You know, if you consider what we have been through in the last 24 months, the fact that they were able to build this and move in, they have done a fantastic job, and it is always exciting to see the kind of commerce that happens in this community, and particularly when a well-established family business like this has outgrown and has needed to move into a bigger space to serve more people and more families. I think that is a testament to your family, to your employees, and all the people and team members that you have. So, a few people that I want to introduce, and we're going to have a few words from each of these folks before we do the ribbon cutting. We have Ron Bergey, who is CEO. We have Robert Bergey, who is president. We have B.K. Roberts. We have Marlon Bergey, Dean Bergey, and I'm glad to have several elected officials with us today. We have Senator Maria Collett, Representative Steve Malagari, and Supervisor Deb Zimmerman. So would you welcome these folks, and we'll have a few words.
Yes, hello, I'm Ron Bergey. I was involved in this building project, and Brother Robert and Dale, cousin, were the partners of the business, and BK is this is his store, making it work, and Marlon's been an important part of this company all these years. This is just a little introduction of a brief synopsis of what happened here 3 years ago. We talked about what we could do with this building. Should we knock it down or put a facelift on it? And so, and cousin Andrew Bergey and I were dreaming about this thing 3 years ago, what we should do with this project. And and Michael Clemmer, behind the video camera, he was helping us with CAD and drawing and dreaming and detailing, and put a plan together, and got Slosher Steel, who helped us with the plans, the architect and engineering. And so in a year's time, we had plans to put a building that we had a permit for 2 years ago exactly. And then COVID hit. So then we got to work with all of that interesting complexity of how to build. We were ready to build and we couldn't work. So then Rich Souter and Masons needed things to do, and we had plenty to do. So they started laying block, and that went good. And Larry, good, back there, he's like, just, if you want to, it's worth starting a project just so you can work with Larry. He was really a blessing to work with. His Andrew Kaiser over here next to him spent 1,000 hours working on this building. We checked that out. So those two guys worked together, really putting this thing together. And then Bryce Minninger, Minninger's and son did the carpentry work. There's Bryce. And they did a great job. I like to say, there's bid spec, which Samantha knows all about that, how that works. And then there's design build. But this particular project, Brooke could attest, it was designed as we build, which is another way of doing things. But it does make it harder for the contractors to work under those conditions. Probably the best thing for me was working with our people, our electricians who know a lot more than just doing wiring. So we put on Scott Freed was the electrician that we had mostly here working, and Neil Kemp did the landscaping. Who he's an electrician now, but it's amazing the talent that we have in house. And then also out of house, Wendell Weaver, Alderfer Glass with the windows that they put in here, and did a nice job working with them guys. And there was, thinking who else? Roy Brown back there, who helped us with the trim work, and a lot of people and put plumbers, goods, thanks. Even when the Verizon put the pipe through the sewer pipe. So there's a lot of complicated things. And then our own people, Dave Nice, helped with the decorative and how things look. And Dean kept selling appliances. So that's why we had to do this whole thing, because of him selling too many appliances. So it was a collection of a lot of people. Thanks to Robert and Dale letting us do this project together. That was fun. And Becky keeps wanting to do more projects, so I had to say, I said, let's just finish what we got started, but she keeps wanting to do more. Maybe it's not exactly that way. And thanks to the Lord who kept us all safe while we were working here, and it was really a blessing. So Tuesday night, there's also an event this coming Tuesday, the dedication service. So it's a worship service, 6:30 here. So anybody wants to be part of it, they're welcome to it as well.
I'm the third generation. Ron is my brother, and my cousin Dale Bergey. The three of us, I like to say, are minority partners. So the only way we can get anything done is to get one other person on our side. But hopefully we have three people in agreement, and that's usually the case. Although I did say something to Larry the one morning, I said, when he was working here, I said, Larry, aren't you glad Ron didn't wake up this morning and tell you, hey, I had this dream last night. I think this was going to happen. And so he had to take something apart and do it differently. But I think it's good we have dreamers. You know, we can get stuck in a comfortable place. And certainly I don't think our grandfather ever thought it would be happening out here on this corner like it is. And yet, I think he probably would be proud. And our family farm land is just like one block down the street here. But we've got probably half the people coming in here said they never even heard of us before. And we've only been around for 84 years. So I don't know. I'd just like to also introduce our board of directors, Ron, Dale, and Jim Rittenhouse over there from Detweiler Hershey, and my cousin Marlon Bergey as well. And we love having the representatives here today from our government, and we have our job to do. You have your job to do, and I don't want to switch right now. So,
how you doing? I'm BK Roberts. I've been with Bergey's now for almost 18 years. I'll be finishing up my 18th year the end of this month. I've been doing procurement for about the last 10 years, and Ron came to me and he says, well, what would you do if we sent you over to this building? So here I am, and this is what we're doing. So on behalf of our staff here, our sales staff, we're excited for all you to come out. We appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule. Yeah, we're excited to be out here on 309. Over 50% of our customers that have come in the last few months have never heard of Bergey's Electric. So I said, really? We're just a mile down the road? Nope, never heard of us. So just huge potential out here. And on distribution side, I'm excited about some of the opportunities that will open up, new manufacturers that we could work with, and so on. And looking forward to funneling some of our new customers coming in here down to electrical so we can supply those needs as well. So again, we thank you guys so much for coming out, and hope you guys can hang around and have some snacks with us afterwards. We also have a gift bag for everybody. So thanks again.
I'm Dale Bergey. I'm the partner. I have two partners that are visionaries. I'm the one that asks the questions and maybe puts the brakes on things every once in a while. But I'm honored to be partners with these guys that definitely see the big picture.
I've been with the company 50-some years. It's full 2 years part-time. So, yeah. So I've been here. So I was working with all 4 generations here. I started working with Willard, telling me what I should do with stuff.
Hi, everyone. I'm State Senator Maria Collett, and I had a really long speech prepared because I thought we'd be inside, but it's really such an honor and a pleasure to be here. And despite what you've all said that no one's heard of Bergey's Electric, I'm just so thrilled to see this incredible showroom here. Your name has been a staple, whether people know it or not, in our community for over 80 years. And the name is synonymous in this region with integrity and quality. And even though we've had so many challenges over the last 2 years, I'm really thrilled to see that Bergey's has continued to thrive and be successful here and have this successful expansion. This new showroom is truly a testament to your team's hard work, resiliency, and strong partnerships with customers, manufacturers, and our community. And that spirit of community partnership is more important than ever as we navigate the ongoing impacts of this pandemic throughout our region. I just want to close by saying that, we're particularly fortunate to have this showroom here in the 12th Senatorial District. As so many of you know, Hatfield and the surrounding communities are wonderful places to live, work, and play. And I'm confident that you'll continue to build lasting, trusted relationships here. Thank you again for inviting me to celebrate with you, and congratulations.
Hi, my name's Deb Zimmerman. I am the commissioner here in Hatfield Township, one of 5. The others, unfortunately, could not be here. But I represent all of us and the whole entire township in saying welcome and thank you so much for keeping your business here in Hatfield Township. You've been a part of the township for over 80 years, 84 years, and you're a family business. And I know my family uses your business quite a bit. I've got a freezer in my that we years ago. Got ceiling fans in my house, in my mom's house that you guys have put up. So you're definitely a wonderful staple in this community, a very welcome business partner to the township. And I know what it's like also to be an electrician. My grandfather, who was probably about the same age as your grandfather, was also an electrician. So I know the hard work and the dedication that goes into that profession. And we all just really appreciate you being here. And I appreciate you being in my ward. So thank you for being here.
Good afternoon, everyone. So I'm a State Representative Steve Malagari. Pardon me, I have a slight cold going on. So I remember coming here in 2019, actually doing a tour of the business, and we weren't here yet. We went over down the road to the current, or I guess the former showroom, and Robert said, "Hey, do you want to come check out what we're working on, our new spot?" And I said, "Yeah, let's. How much time do you have?" I'm like, "I got some time. We can go check it out." So we walked through, and it was a really, I don't want to say it was a blighted property. I want to say it was a tired and old property. There were issues that were going on. The business that was here didn't really need all the space that they had. So the deal worked out where they were able to acquire the property, and they also had a moving sign out there on a truck, because I think the township regulations said that you couldn't have an actual sign without it being permitted. So they figured out that they could put it on a truck and move it around. But that was going to be the new home. And we were looking forward to a year from there actually having some ribbon cutting and getting the space ready to go. Well, we all know that the pandemic did occur, and it really did affect every aspect of life worldwide. And so we're here celebrating, though, today. We're celebrating a couple of things. We're celebrating the fact that you have a wonderful family business. We're celebrating the fact that 84 years ago, Willard Bergey started it, right? And so it had humble beginnings from, Willard Bergey actually just doing work with his friends, and it grew to a very successful business. And now with the leadership of Ron and Robert and Dale, we're really celebrating a lot. We're also celebrating the involvement with the Hatfield Chamber that they used to have. And under the leadership of Larry Stevens, that was really good. And thank you, Larry, for your leadership and stewardship all those times. Now we have the Indian Valley Chamber. So thank you to Steve Hunsberger and continuing to shepherd that organization through. And we also have 2 other reasons to celebrate, though. And one is that Bergey's Electric, in this new space, very new space, has become a beautiful gateway to Hatfield and to the entire community. And 2, because of how the space came about. and how they took a property that really needed some tender TLC, if you will, some tender loving care, and really brought it to the beautiful, magnificent space that it is today. And you put your heart and soul into it. You continue to do so. Ron, you mentioned like every single local business in the area. So that's a testament to utilizing local talent as well, and what we have in our community, and we're so blessed to have it. So this stewardship that we see today, the community that's coming together, is really, really deserving of recognition and celebration. And so while we celebrate the beautiful space behind us, we also celebrate what it also represents as far as Bergey family, the brand, the business, and also the dedication to Hatfield's residents and the community and to the neighbors that are here. So without further ado, thank you, as we are all cold too. So
I just wanted to say one other thing. We know how technology marched forward over time, right? Like when our family, I don't know how many generations ago, maybe only 5 were using, 1 horsepower pulling a buggy. Well, we asked our cousins if we could have like the latest technology, which I don't know if anybody noticed that Mach-E sitting over there. So fortunately, the guy who came to their place to buy it yesterday morning decided not to buy it on the spot, or we wouldn't have it sitting right there. So that's an all-electric vehicle right there. We just thought we should, since they were able to pull it off for us. So that was nice of them to do.
Robert, I'm going to have you come just about the middle here, and I'm going to help you out here a little bit. Yeah, just because. Now, these are sharp. Do not lose a finger with that. So what we're going to do is, I think Bob is going to take a couple pictures. Okay. So yeah, hold it up nice and high. So Bob is doing another couple. All right. So let's give Robert a count of 3. On the count of 3, you can go ahead and cut. So 1, 2,